So I've never been able to make cornbread, but I've been watching Miss Sandra, and Miss Sandra cooks with love. And she just posted a cornbread recipe, which was interesting because she posted it on the day that I had just soaked some black-eyed peas. And I trust my black-eyed pea recipe, but her cooking is really soul food cooking, and her primary ingredient in everything is love. So holla at the soul food queen if you're feeling froggy. But I made her cornbread just now to go with my mackerel patties. I don't know, for some reason the whole recipe I didn't realize she used buttermilk in the cornbread, and I should have, because I was talking to because in her comments I mentioned a recipe that my mom made, which I've told y'all about and not posted, with cornbread crumbled in buttermilk, sprinkled with some sugar in it. It's a snack that you eat like oatmeal. It's so good. I know it sounds crazy, unless you got country people in your family too. So if this comes out bad, not having buttermilk is where I went wrong. For the record, I found that the more oil you put in the bottom of the pan, the less aggressive the oil splatters are. Just FYI. So this time, instead of just spraying the pan, I actually put enough to put the thinnest layer covering the bottom. I'm finna go tell Mister that I might fuck up the cornbread. But thank you, Miss Sandra, for the recipe. I'm gonna use it again the right way next time. But who knows, this might turn out great. We'll see. So yeah, I pretty much fucked up everything. Looks like the buttermilk was pretty valuable in the cornbread so far. They're not done yet, so it might still turn out okay, but it doesn't look good. And as far as putting a little more oil in the pan on the mackerel, it does cut down on the splatter, but the mackerel patties then fall apart. So you do only want to spray the pan. If you're feeling froggy a little bit later in the cooking process, you can then pour a little additional oil in the bottom of the pan. But starting out with the oil covered pan, no bueno for the mackerel patties. Meanwhile, I think I'm gonna be up on some regular boxed cornbread. They look good, but they're falling apart. The water.
Not bad.
You can just roll up in there and get it.
You read the wheel?
I know,
You
but
read the wheel?
they said it still has yet to be proven. Ooh,
Oh, maybe it's still in it.
yeah, see? Reach on the top of that thing and give me some lipstick. I didn't want to have to stop the camera, but I would have stopped it anyway, because I wouldn't want you can't miss nothing.
Right.
So even if you would have
leads me back to what I was about to say was, it's like they completed the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody looked at it. Let's add this. It did that like 3 to 5 times.
At least. There's more, way more. I'm thinking like 40 times.
Or, I mean, that seemed like it was so time consuming. Or they just picked every little.
This whole process looked time consuming.
Every scene they picked apart.
Every scene.
As they went along. And then watch the whole movie.
And everybody was on the same page. Like the scene in the train when everybody looked at that separate look. Even the people that be in the backgrounds that don't be in the main scene. There's something always going on everywhere. But yet it's quiet. Everything is quiet. And colorful. So many rich colors.
You want to talk about the movie, my friend?
You showing out because I got the camera on, but I will whoop you.
Really?
You saying really, but your black ass couldn't hit the fast forward button.
Yeah.
Because you needed to see it. Them your people. You felt it and wasn't even trying. You felt it and was trying not to. Becky just really fucking it up for me though.
Yeah.
No, you should have did 5 minutes.
You saw where it stopped.
I can't with her. But good for her.
What is it?
Another stripper movie.
That was Mayweather, wasn't it?
No. It's supposed to be based on a true story.
Okay.
But every stripper got a story.
And it could be true.
Huh?
I said, and it's true.
Yeah, I'm just saying every stripper got a fascinating story.
That's true.
You know we can't miss nothing.
It reminded her of me. It will remind me of her, always. I'll die with this picture above my bed.
That's what he said. If it reminded her of me,
No.
then it's gonna remind me of her.
What do you think that means?
That's what he said.
That's not what he said. He said it reminded her of me. So now it's going to, he didn't say now, but implied.
It seemed like it was because of that. Then, he's gonna.
It reminded her of me. It will remind me of her, always. I'll die with this picture above my
But
bed.
shouldn't it remind him
See the resemblance?
of her always because she left it to him?
Yeah,
It don't matter what the painting is of.
they know that.
So I'm saying that
Actually, we should sell it. Sooner rather than later. Okay? I'll draw it up right now.
Coors and whiskey.
that's the goddamn story.
But this is the guy who owns it in 1932. I mean 1960.
No, okay.
Okay. So quiet and colorful.
Question about the authorities.
What was that feather thing? A purse?
I don't know. You want things to go over your shoulder?
How may we serve you, gentlemen?
I don't know. That's his little boyfriend now, though. Uh-oh. His son. His accidental son.
Oh, maybe it's for a woman.
It is for a woman.
Going over.
It's a shawl. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you call it? Stove. Ah. Oh my God. He's so stupid. He's so
They
stupid.
running there fast.
They did that shit on purpose. They do everything.
That's pretty.
Ooh.
That's so cool.
Ah, makes me able to breathe. I can breathe looking at it. Oh my God, look how big the door.
So from day one,
Oh, he went in there whooping ass.
you should take a long look at his ugly mug this morning.
Thug.
He's actually become a dear friend. You'll meet him, I hope. So, you talked to Kovacs.
Gustav, your life may be at stake.
Sash.
I'm afraid so.
He told him. You lied to him?
No, I don't believe anything to do to it. I've been dropped into a nest of vipers.
He did
You
it?
have an alibi?
Of course, but she's married to the Duke of Westphalia.
The night that it happened,
Sir Gustav.
somebody came onto the premises, snuck up the back, and you know he usually does that because he be lacing them up. But the night that somebody came through and then she was found the next morning dead, only one person witnessed who came up that alley that night. And that one person is now missing, on the run, missing. And he was like, who is that person? And he was like, Serge. And so he was like, oh, snap. So that guy can clear him.
I get it.
But keep in mind, he's also the guy that you need to know two things. Remember when the maid said, Serge want to talk to you privately? That was Serge. So he never did get a chance to talk to him. So when he told Serge to pack up the painting, Serge slipped that note in the back of the painting.
Oh, he don't know what's in there.
Yeah, he don't know what's in there. But now he knows that Serge is his only hope to get out of there. Like, so, because that's why he first said that bastard, because he's like, he set me up. And it was like, no. He didn't do that, because he wouldn't do that.
To deliver himself into the pride of the evening.
Just rewind it next time, because it take me too long. Right?
Last night in secret. You made me take an oath on a Bible I wouldn't tell a soul. You're supposed to.
You should take a long look at his ugly mug this morning.
So he could clear him. But he missing them.
No, I don't believe it. They put him up to it.
Did you say his family did it though?
Just to vipers.
No.
I know. He wouldn't.
He knows that he come back there to service the old lady. So he
I'm just saying, what did he see? Because they say that he's the only one that saw these events.
right. So
I was just wondering what he saw.
right. I don't know specifically what he saw, but he's the only one that saw everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He's the only one that was there that saw everything. So it just makes me wonder what he wanted to tell him in private too, because maybe he was gonna be like, dude, I saw who came and killed her, and it was the night you came up there. So the family, and by the way, the family's accusing him because they know he been fucking her all this time. They're like, he the only one that could have snuck up back there. And so Serge knows, yeah, he sneaks up back there, but that's not who killed her.
I got all that.
Okay.
To the Duke of Westphalia, I can't allow her name to get mixed up in all this money.
Gustav, your life may be at stake.
I know the details of the conspiracy.
He tried to smile.
Matter of public record.
My employer, the
You're looking for
family take
TIPJAR.
off on taxis, hush lost words.
Yes, sir.
Your sister.
I don't know who it is because he just explained it and you talked over it. TIPJAR.
No. Looking for Sir Jackson, a young man in the service of my employer, the family take off on taxis, hush.
Big time. Oh, look it. Police always want to do some change on the camera. Hey, 12. Yo.
Just know the times that I'm not hard on myself is the times where I look back on it like I didn't go hard enough, or I wish I would have did this, you know?
I'm so mad. I think that's scripted. I think he's a talented therapist, though. Well, indirectly scripted.
My bad.
That's okay. I hope you don't want no more grapes. Tasty little things. The black ones are always sweetest.
Cutest up.
You entitled to speak on it.
I miss you deeply as I write from the confines of my regrettable and preposterous incarceration. Until I walk amongst you again as a free man, the Grand Budapest remains in your hands, as does its impeccable reputation.
For its extenses.
Justice will descend. Keep it spotless and glorified. Take extra special care of every little bitty bit of it, as if I were watching over you like a hawk with a horsewhip in its talons, because I am. Should I discover a lapse in any variety during my absence, I promise swift and merciless justice will descend upon you.
That's how it is.
Be that as it may.
Big companies can't trust you when you're too honest. Hence your dad. His eyebrows on fleek, right?
Yourselves.
He's selling that mash. Mosh.
Rise and shine, chop chop. Yes.
Who's got the throat slitter?
Me and the boys talked it over.
What's in that box?
Baked goods.
At this point in the
But he just had the idea to have his tools shipped in it.
At this point in the story.
So you missed the entire scene where he asked for the throat slitter, and I laughed about 5 minutes about him calling it a throat slitter. Him getting one.
Go ahead.
So you didn't see what they did with it? Why?
Is that when they cut the pieces and they...
Yeah.
So I did see it.
The old man fell silent and pushed away his saddle of lamb.
I bet you don't know who Agatha
Suppose
is.
there's no way around it. You see, she saved us.
I bet you don't know who Agatha is.
Formal rendezvous. I had asked for her hand in marriage, and she had agreed. Will you marry me?
Yes.
He couldn't mess it up. It's too pretty.
What was his job?
To make sure nobody's
Smuggling
to the prisoners.
Corner he missed.
Yeah, there was, and it looked like something in that cheese.
That's how they really checked it back then.
Yeah, not impossible.
They have that kind of technology.
Not impossible. Or technology for them.
Now, my friend.
That look delicious. Privilege boy.
Why you had to throw it so hard?
Out the window.
He asked. He asked.